Hello there, YouTube. It's time to play some Doom snapmap. Let's open up the review queue and see what kind of cool customs we got going on here. Hazardous Materials by Thorium234. Classic style map with some modern additions. Hey, let's check that out. So I'm going to be playing this map for the first time, just like all my other maps. So my reaction is my reaction real time. And at the end of playing this map, however it ends, I'll give my quick review of what I thought, and I'll let you know what I liked the most and what I didn't like. And feel free to leave your comments below, maybe what you liked and what you didn't, and recommend a map if you have one. Huh. It's kind of cool. I like how he infused some of the new textures with the old. Walked right into that one. Okay. Well, there certainly are some hazardous materials down there. How do I get down there? Oh, I didn't see the section of wall that opened up. Nice. Oh, crap. Okay, at least I get to respawn. I just ran straight into that. Oh, okay. Something's making noise down there. Red key card. Yeah, take that. Uh-oh. Oh! I should have known better than to run into the poison. probably be a little more careful considering all the hazardous chemicals. Oh. What a mess. Oh, I thought for sure that was a secret door. What's back here? Oh, rocket launcher. Nice. Oh yeah, double barrel. Does he have a chainsaw up there? Oh no. Minigun. Oh. Whoa. Oh, mega health. Those demons sure are making a lot of noise wherever they are. Ah, the green key. Uh-oh. Yeah, take that. Oh boy. Oh, oh, is that a hidden wall? Nice. It's over there. Oh. Plasma gun. Whoa. Whoa. That, Baron of Hell really ran out of nowhere, didn't he? But I guess that was part of the surprise, right? Supposed to sneak up on you. There's still guys somewhere. Oh well. Victory! I'll vote it up. Yeah, that's good. Single player remake. Yeah, that's good. So that's Hazardous Materials by Thorium 234. Yeah, just his name sounds like an element or a chemical. But anyway, so there you have it. Sort of a classic remake. Moving through the classic modules and finding key cards and unlocking the doors, and of course, true to its name, there are hazardous chemicals everywhere, and it's quite with lots of barrels and the toxic gas and the toxic slime. It does play a pretty central part in the map because it is an environmental. It has that environmental aspect to it where you need to avoid touching it, of course. And of course, there's so much of that toxic gas that it actually does obscure your visibility quite a bit. So it it almost adds that little element of suspense because now you can hear the demons in the map, but you may not always see them even if they're in the room with you because they could be concealed by the toxic gas, and it adds a little bit more suspense to the module as you're playing it. I think we're going to go ahead and get into the favorite, least favorite. My favorite part about this map is it just felt so balanced, so well balanced. He didn't ramp up the difficulty to an extreme level. It was still challenging. There were some tough monsters in there, but he gave you uh, the adequate amount of resources that you needed to tackle it on. I never felt like I was short of anything. I never felt like I was under. I never felt like I didn't have the proper weapons, or that there was no health, or there was no armor, or I never felt like anything was out of balance where it was negatively affecting my experience. It felt very well balanced. This person put in the right level of difficulty for the demons. You had some weak guys in the beginning, and then it slowly ramps up to some more challenging monsters later on. You get weapon pickups all throughout. You have health and armor scattered around. Uh, not so little that you're constantly dying, but not so much that there's no challenge. So I think this person did a very good job finding just the right balance to where it's still challenging, but it's not so easy that you. I mean, I died several times. And I think he did a good thing by allowing me to respawn too, because uh, the fact that I keep respawning, it didn't undermine. I think it would have undermined the game to some degree if I only had one life. Um, I like how he infused the classic Doom skins with some of the new. He put some of the high res blocking textures over some of the classic textures, and I think this person used that to great effect because they would use it to highlight a switch or certain parts of the module, like certain sections of the wall. You'd have, and that's something I've never really seen done to much great effect until now. Is I haven't seen too much of a good fusion between the classic texture and modern texture done in a way that it just looks right. And this person did a really good job fusing those two together. Because normally, I mean, I've seen people combine some classic textures with modern textures, and they usually clash pretty badly. It just doesn't look right. It's almost like you should just go with one or the other. Just go all classic or go all high res, and don't even bother trying to mix and match because it just looks terrible. But the way he did it with this map, it didn't stand out at all. It just looked so. It accented everything just perfectly the way he did it. So he did a really nice job meshing those two together. So, not to repeat myself too much there, but. And oh yeah, the whole concept overall of hazardous materials. Yeah, well done. There was definitely a lot of hazardous materials, a lot of swamp gas, a lot of toxic slime, barrels everywhere. Yeah, hazardous materials perfectly describes the map. V pulled that off well. My least favorite part about this map My least favorite part. You know, nothing major is jumping to mind right now. There wasn't anything that really struck me as being out of place or wrong with this map. Um, hmm. I guess the one thing I didn't like was at the very end, when I go to that exiting room. I didn't like how I got ambushed by the Baron of Hell. I mean, I it that might just be a nitpick, but it just seemed kind of cheap. Like he just ran up behind me, and I think he might have meant to have it be like that way. Like, oh yeah, it's your final fight. But you know, I don't really like it when you have monsters come in and sucker punch you from behind or something, especially intentionally. It just felt kind of cheap. Like if I had died there, I probably would have been like, what the hell? But honestly, I mean that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing that rubbed me wrong with this map is just like I like seeing if it's going to be like a boss fight kind of a thing, which I don't know if it was meant to necessarily be a boss fight. I mean, it wasn't the only Baron of Hell that I went up against, but that final clash, I felt like it should have been maybe set up a little bit better. Like maybe have kind of see it coming. Maybe have like a little bit of a boss fight. Don't just have them sneak up from behind and sucker punch you, then you kill them and you're done. It just felt a little underwhelming and cheap. Uh, but I mean, that is kind of a nitpick. I mean, overall, for what he did, pulled it off perfect. I mean, wasn't trying anything too crazy complicated with this map. I mean, it was all pretty basic type stuff. But I mean, it's it's the it's all about, you know, what you can do, the art of the achievable. And yeah, this guy obviously with this map, he wasn't testing like the outer limits of the capabilities of snapmap. So, you know, nothing insane, but yeah, just a nice, well done level. And for what he had, it was just beautifully executed. There wasn't anything that stood out. There wasn't anything that was really that jarring. He even had a couple of secrets in there, which I was worried for a second there might not be any secrets, but he just walked through a wall and there was some stuff to grab, so that's cool. And yeah, for what it was and what it could have been, I think he nailed it. Uh, yeah, yeah, it was good, well balanced. And I think that's probably one of the most difficult things to do is just have it be well balanced, and absolutely nailed it. So good job. That's Hazardous Materials by Thorium 234. I recommend it. Check it out. And if anybody out there watching this has a map that they would like to recommend for me to play, and I will play it, just give me the map code in the comments section and I'll check it out. I'll give you a fair assessment and I'll post it. So thanks for watching and peace out. Bye.